Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a YEET hammer or a bouncer hammer. Basically, all it really takes is some impulses and your own build of a hammer. Or you can simply use an invention. This is a simple tutorial to make your own invention for a bounce hammer. So first things first, what you want to do is you want to get out your maker pen. You're going to want to make your hammer to begin with, just so we have a reference. I personally like to keep my position snap on 1.5, so it's a little bigger, a little easier to see, you know what you're building. It's your preference on how you want your material to be. I always use Orcher and wooden grain, so it looks something like this. You're going to want to place your build, scale it however you want, doesn't really matter. I always scale mine down for like the handle. Then you need to make the top of your hammer. So personally, I like to do smoke and where's it at? Gravel. Then it's going to look a little something like this. Place it on the top of your hammer. Scale it to however you would like. I'm going to scale mine down a little bit so it kind of interlaps with it. Bring it up a little. Actually, I'll just leave it like that. There we go. And now, as you can see, we have our hammer here. Now that we have our hammer, we can start with making it, you know, where you can hit people with it. What you want to do, first, let's move this down a little bit so it's just out of the way. What you want to do first, obviously, is make your hammer grabbable. So you want to configure it. You want to change the physics mode to physical. Now, oh, also might want to make it grabbable in your configuring settings too. Now we can hold our hammer. Bah, bah. So now that we have this, let me bring you down a little bit here, just so it's easier to see this. What you want to get is you're going to want to get a clamp. Let me just fix this. I wouldn't really recommend changing it from environment to physical until you're done, just so you don't have the problem that I'm having where it's falling over, bouncing all over the place. You know what I mean. Oh, whoops. So we're going to configure this back just for now, back to environment. What you want to do now is you're going to want to take that clamp. I personally like to scale mine down a little bit just so it's easier to move around. You're going to want to take that clamp. Doesn't really matter where you place it. I like to place mine on the hammer. Just like that. You're going to want to connect the clamp to the hammer. You're not going to be really able to see it, but there's going to be a red wire connected from the clamp to the hammer. Now, you're going to take the top part where the gear is. Or actually, first we need to place our impulse volumes. So what you want to do is you want to find, it is called the impulse volume, not the bounce pad. It's going to be a yellow one. You want to place it, you know, wherever you'd like on your hammer. You want to rotate it to the side so when you hit someone, they don't bounce up, they bounce away. Scale it to the size of the end of your hammer. Just like that. If you're doing the easy way out like me, just clone it and then flip it. Now what you want to do is you want to go to connect. You're going to take the top part, like I said, where the gear is. You're going to connect the impulses to that part. You can see the red wire there a little bit now, but now those are all connected. Now here's where you would configure it and you make it physical. Now, if you would like to, you can make the impulse volumes a little more bouncy than usual by configuring each individual volume. You can add air control. The maximum speed, I'm going to set it to 50. Oh, not 850. 50. Along with the speed to 50. And I'm going to do that for both sides. So now we can hold our hammer. As you can see, it's all clamped together. The entire hammer is all built together. Now, when we hit something with the hammer, I'll just use myself as an example. I have this wall opened up here, so that way I can just... Ooh! I will set my my camera up. This is what you can do with the hammer. Just like that. That's how you make a YEET hammer. And if you would like to know how to animate, you can go to my previous video where I show you how to animate or how to add your animations to buttons or trigger volumes. I hope you guys do enjoy, and I hope this helps out in any way possible, whether it be trolling your friends or just simply making yourself a cool invention. See you guys later.